of team coverage tonight watching this storm, not only on radar and here in the studio, but Kelly Heidbreder live with Defender down in Bowling Green. Kelly, you're right outside the Stro. The sky's probably starting to get a little bit dark there with Defender.
You know, actually the clouds are filling in just a bit, but as you can see right here from the parking lot at the Stro Center, bright sunny skies. It's so humid and hot as we're out here. Again, we've got Defender on the prowl. You said it, and we're going to be heading into the storm as we go into this evening's newscast. I want you to take a look over my shoulder, everybody. We're looking straight west as you look over the Stro Center itself, and you just saw Ryan's radar from the video you saw moments ago from the radar. The storm systems are coming from the south. So look at these clouds, the cumulus clouds that are really starting to build into storm clouds just over the Stro Center. Again, that's Defiance, that's southwest, of course. As we go farther south, let's point this way. We're more pointing southwest now. Look at the clouds as they're starting to form even higher towers. We're going to watch for that as well. I want you also to come over here, and we're going to look at our WTOL weather app. And of course, once we are here on your weather app itself, look here in Defiance. You're starting to see the rain well to the south of you and even just nudging into Findlay at this point. So again, we are here in Bowling Green right now. It's a little bit windy, and with my weather app, I know that it feels like it's 92 degrees and it's hot and very humid. We can definitely see storms coming our way, and we'll be ahead of them, making sure we're keeping you safe.
From Toledo's news leader, this is your First Alert weather forecast.
Good evening, everybody. I'm meteorologist Kelly Heidbreder. Team coverage tonight because it is a first alert day. We are building up a lot of energy in this atmosphere with all of this humidity today. And of course, if you could see me here in Bowling Green, it's sunny skies. But look above the Stro Center right now. The clouds are building as we speak. You can see the towering clouds. That's a storm system in there. A little farther west toward Defiance and even south of Lima, where we're getting some rain right now. We have Defender out on the prowl, and I want to show you on top of Defender, this little weather system on top is an anemometer showing you can see it spinning around, those little cups spinning around in the wind. It shows us our wind direction as well. These winds are about 18 to 26 miles per hour here in Bowling Green, and even as we've been standing here for the last few minutes, the winds have increased. We're still seeing a lot of humidity. The temperature right now about 90, or feels like it's about 92 degrees. That official temperature here is 87 degrees. And of course, we want to look at those skies. So right on top of Defender, I've got a great camera, and I want to point it straight up in the air and take a look at that. We're seeing some sunshine, some broken clouds, and of course, as we go farther to the south and to the west, that's where we're seeing some rain.
The rain's also approaching Bowling Green. We were just talking timing. In the next half hour, we have Kelly Heidbreder out there right now with Defender. And Kelly, the rain probably hasn't started just yet, but I bet it's starting to get pretty dark, right?
Yeah, you know what? I can start to see the beginnings of the storm coming our way. But yeah, we are in Defender. Take a look at the anemometer right on top. Man, it's going like crazy right now. We've seen it spinning so fast. You can see the fact that it slows and then it spins quickly shows you that the front is coming our way. Now, as you can see, the wind's blowing my hair back. This is what we call a gust front. We've got a front that's coming our way, and we do see rain clouds as well. So let's take a look. You're looking almost straight west to southwest from Bowling Green right now, and you can see those heavier showers, and of course those clouds that we saw, cumulus clouds, a little break in the clouds earlier with a little bit of sunshine. The clouds have completely engulfed all that sun, almost all of the sunshine right now, and you can see them towering. Look at off to the far distance. You can see even rain falling at this hour, and that's just west of Bowling Green, and of course Defiance and Lima getting some rain already. We can start to also feel one other thing. The temperature here, 87 degrees, very humid. It's feeling like it's 92 when you add that heat index, but every once in a while we start to feel just a cool shot of some cooler air, and that means another front trying to mesh together, and that means rain's on its way. Let's check in with Victoria to see how those roadways are doing. Hey, Victoria.
Look at this one between Findlay and Bowling Green on I-75, raining very heavy in North Baltimore. And speaking of Bowling Green, we've got our own Kelly Heidbreder live with Defender. You've been out there for the last hour, Kelly. Talk to me about how things have changed since you got there.
You know, we were going to jump in the car, Ryan, and we were going to head south, just to head right into the storm, but we stuck because we know it's coming right at us here in BG. So I'm right in front of Defender. Take a look over my shoulder. We've got the flags here, and of course, looking straight up on Defender, we've got a camera up there too. And I'll tell you, look at these clouds really start to thicken. When we first got here just about an hour ago, we did see some blue sky and some cumulus clouds, but now look at these clouds, thick and towering and even dark. Now we're looking south. That was looking straight up. Now we're looking south, and you can see the blue hue below. That's rain coming our way. Of course, just south of Bowling Green. And look at this wind picking up. It's been about 20 to 25 mile per hour winds here in BG. And again, just a little bit cooler since the last time I saw you. That humidity going down just a bit. This storm, it's marching to Bowling Green. Ryan, back into you.
Kelly, great report there live in Defender, and that rain's approaching quickly, so you'll probably be hopping in here in the next few minutes.
This is WTOL 11, First Alert Day.
A first alert day as the remnants of subtropical storm Alberto move through the area. You can see it moving up toward us here on the first alert Doppler. Boy, has it changed since just an hour ago.
We've had some great. This is heading south on 25 south side of Bowling Green. We have our team making sure you know exactly what's coming tonight. Kelly Heidbreder is live out in Defender tonight, driving toward those dark clouds, and then the skies open. But first, let's get it over to Ryan, who is tracking it all right now. Ryan?
And this is one of those days, Mother Nature, we were watching on Defender. Yep. It lets you know, here comes that rain.
Saw it coming.
That sky looks a little ominous, so Kelly's doing a great job there in Defender. We're going to check in with that live here in just a moment. If you're watching from Toledo and you're saying, what rain? It hasn't rained all day. What are you talking about? It's coming up from the south, a little bit of an unusual direction, but here's that broken line of thunderstorms, basically from Crawford County through Fremont and Sandusky, and then you can also see through Bowling Green and further off to the north and west. But we do want to get that live report right now from Central Wood County. Kelly Heidbreder live in Defender in probably the heaviest thunderstorm we have right now in northwest Ohio. Now, Kelly, it's not technically severe, but it looked like it was raining awfully hard on that live shot.
Ryan, we drove right into the gust front, as you saw on live TV, in Defender, and we are riding right now into the rain. Let's take a look at that, and I'll show you the front of our Defender as we drive southbound. And again, as you've noticed, the gust front was very strong. The trees were whipping around. Now we just have heavy rain coming right at our windshield. You see the lights are on and the vehicles coming toward us. Of course, since the rain just started seconds ago, the winds have really picked up. Our Jeep is going a little bit sideways here and there as the winds are very strong right now. We had about 20 to 25 mile per hour winds when we were standing in Bowling Green, just maybe a few miles away from where we are right now. But look at the storm, of course, as we drive right into it. And again, those winds, about 25 miles per hour, and these heavy rains, we are in the thick of this big storm. And I'm telling you what, if you are out in the storm right now, make sure you try to get to some cover because the winds are getting heavier and so is the rain. Let's check in with Victoria on the traffic.
We want to take a live look inside of these storms. Right there where that blue marker is, that's where Defender is, traveling north on 75 right near Perrysburg. Kelly Heidbreder live in Defender. You've been doing a great job of tracking this storm, Kelly. How has it been evolving? Because you've been right all around this the last 45 minutes.
Well, if you remember, we took Defender, we drove straight into the storm south of BG. So now we jumped on 75. We're going north. We're driving into the spot where you just showed moments ago where it's a little drier. So let's take a look at that. Here we are, and we've basically driven right out of the rain. But look at the clouds. As we take the 475 curve toward Perrysburg, we're going to drive back into those rain showers. So I'm going to show you another view, basically from the side of our vehicle as well. And this shows you the southern system heading our way, Ryan. And this now we're heading right back into some rain. This is the edge of the storm. Defender, you can see cutting through all of it. Let's get back to a front view here so you can see what's going on. Rain hitting our windshield again as we head toward Maumee, Ann Arbor area, north on this 475, curving back to the north. And you can see Waterville getting heavy rain. It's just to the west of us. Let's look again to just to the side, and you can see from our side camera there the heavier shelf cloud that you were just mentioning moments ago. You know, the winds have been pretty strong as we've been out here, and like I said, before we were driving straight into the rain south of Bowling Green. We drove, it was flipped around, drove north on I-75. Now we're on 475, taking that curve and back into those rain showers. And again, they're starting to get heavier the farther west we go. when you get out on those roadways, definitely you're going to have to watch that, because these winds, they're really rocking these higher profile vehicles. But everyone is slowing down in some areas. We are seeing a little bit of ponding on some of the roadways, especially in these heavier downpours, Ryan. Definitely got this WTOL weather app up and running for us here in Defender. Back to you.
Kelly doing a great job there. Some dramatic images there. And as you heard, in Defender, our team uses the First Alert weather app to track where those storms are, where they're going to be going.